basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We look at the Celtics, third best record here in the early going.
And, you know, for Boston, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And for teams that are off, Clark, to a slow start, this is when pressure from the fans and the media really start to ramp up.
Yeah, you know, it gets harder to make excuses at this point in the season. There's too much season that's gone by. If a team is struggling at this point, it's time to think about making some changes.
Irving for three. Rebound by Anthony. Here's Oklahoma City.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Good on the triple.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here is Irving. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Hayward. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving with the bounce back. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a three-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Horford. Hayward looking around. In the corner. Tatum with it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one's good. Westbrook.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Now, here is Irving. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. It's good.
Now, that's how you rock the pick and roll.
Thunder trailing by 3. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Brown's a bigger guard. Now, he's kind of a hybrid 2-3. He can do damage in the paint for sure. And his shooting touch is getting better on the perimeter.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Robertson is checked in for Alex Abrinas. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyrie Irving.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games, but guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
The shot by George, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Thunder.
and just having a terrific year on the offensive glass. It's because everybody buys in, not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Morris is checked in for the Celtics. Anthony on the wing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And that one, good.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Horford the pass to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
What a smooth stroke. You expect that good-looking shot to go in every time.
Westbrook kicks to George. Over Tatum. And it's George missing. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Hayward outside. On the wing, Morris. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Westbrook. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Rozier following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Anthony against Morris. Back to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 8 points. Boston leading by 4. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Baines, and the dunk by Baines.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Rozier with the steal. Outside, Smart. In the corner, it's Morris. Baines a screen on Anthony. Morris passes to Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anthony against Morris. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Rozier. With the drive. Pass to Smart. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now, despite losing in the finals, the Warriors are coming off a 73-win season, GA. And I guess my question is Golden State the NBA's next dynasty?
Oh, absolutely. You look at their all-star core. With that kind of talent, I'd say they're the title favorites for the next few years.
Arenas is checked in for Oklahoma City. He's off on the second.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
At 10, the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anthony.
I think that's a key for his offense. I mean, they want to continue to space that defense out as much as possible.
Here's Baines. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Collison. Felton kicks to Anthony. Good. A nice assist from Felton. Anthony's got 11.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Smart. Back to Rozier. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Little shot fake there, got the D out of position. He's got 13.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And Morris throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Thunder making a change here. George is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Irving's checked in. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to Toronto. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Irving. The Thunder making the shot. Great D that time from Collison.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Irving. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Abrinas. He has yet to score. Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Little turnaround. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Morris. Pass to Hayward. Outside Irving. Over Felton. Here's Baines. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Baines has got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Anthony. What a tremendous game he played against Houston.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Shoots from the elbow. Count that bucket. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
On a dime. Practically the moment he plants his feet, the shot is off.
Tries from 16, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's George. Again, the Thunder score.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. For Oklahoma City, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Collison. Robertson comes in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Raymond Felton. And then for Boston, Al Horford, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. Hits the three-point bomb.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Morris against George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 15 over Westbrook. No good from Irving. Oklahoma City's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. George in the post. Covered by Morris. George, no good. Brown the pass to Morris. Back to Brown. Irving looking for an opening. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
George with the screen on Irving. Westbrook passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Screen by Adams. Westbrook with it. And it's Horford picking him up.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Brown outside. On its way from Irving for 2. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Anthony. The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got 19 points.
This is the skill of Anthony on full display, able to knock that one down in close.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Adams with the screen on Irving. Westbrook passes to Adams, and the shot goes in. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Brown wide open. He fired. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's George. It's hauled in by Brown.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
For 3, Hayward. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Horford. Back to Hayward. Paul George with the steal. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Irving. No one near him. And he hits the jumper for 2. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Kyrie Irving. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Westbrook with it, picked up by Brown. Abrines kicks to Westbrook. Here's Anthony, the kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Horford with the rebound. Boston trails by 5. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tatum passes to Irving. Paul George grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. The 3 from George. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Because of the high release and he elevates so well, George can make these shots look elementary, even when they aren't.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Here's Irving. Hits from the high post. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And saw where he was on the floor and had no problem knocking that down from mid-range.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And the first one comes. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Alex Abrines. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Morris comes in for Jason Tatum. Terry Rozier's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Smart finds Rozier. And a wide open look for Irving. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Anthony. Over Morris. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got 23.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Here's Baines, and it's blocked.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And yes, it's good. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Irving against Westbrook with the step back. Outside Irving. Over Westbrook. Irving can't hit. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's George. 14 points for him. Anthony. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Thunder. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Rozier. Good and smart gets the assist.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
George with the screen on Hayward. Inside. And George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Felton against Rozier. Tice in the high post. Hayward with the ball. Tice sets a screen for Hayward. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City leading by 11. George with the screen on Morris. Felton with the ball. Outguarded by Smart. George, no good. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there, and he makes good on the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And George with the stuff.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
The Celtics call time. Checked in for Oklahoma City. Irving's checked in for Boston. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Offensive rebound from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Boston making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And he nails the third. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oklahoma City leading by 9. It's George on the wing. They get the rebound. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Back to Irving. The shot misses. Adams, some nice D. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Felton. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Felton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tice. Outside Irving. Not that time. It won't go. The Thunder leading by 13. George. Then it misses. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Felton. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Anthony's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Raymond Felton. And then for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Daniel Tice. Tatum comes in for Morris. And it's Brown in for Terry Rozier.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Boston trails by 13. Irving. Good!
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Strong move off the glass.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Stolen by Westbrook. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that one is good.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Tatum outside. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. He gets it to go.
And this is what Tatum does best right now. Create space in the mid-range area and use that high release point to just shoot over the top of the D.
Anthony, a three-pointer, good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Carmelo Anthony.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That one drops.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Adams. Irving rips down the rebound. Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by Anthony. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees the lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Grant comes in for Anthony. Robertson, he's checked in for George. And it's Felton in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 16. Morris outside. Now Bird. Tice with a screen on Felton. Bird, oh, and wide open, nails the J. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now, here's Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.